a report on the food deficit mitigation strategy and urban transfer program as presented by the Minister of Public Service, Labour and Social Welfare, Honorable July Moyo. Cabinet would like to advise that grain distribution increased during the week beginning 20 June 2024. A cumulative total of 51,415 metric tons of grain had been distributed to vulnerable and food insecure people by 25 June 2024 as follows. Manicaland Province 7,718 metric tons, Mashonaland Central 5,891 metric tons, Mashonaland East 5,207 Spatial Syncosi program. Cabinet would also like to advise that all the people benefiting from the food deficit mitigation strategy and urban transfer program in both rural and urban areas will be expected to be involved in public works programs. Cabinet received and approved a request to amend the African peer review mechanism national structures as presented by the Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Trade, Honorable Dr. F.M. Shaba. In 2023, the then Secretary for Foreign Affairs and International Trade, who is now a serving commissioner in the Public Service Commission, Ambassador J. Manzo, was appointed the African Peer Review Mechanism focal point person representing His Excellency the President, Dr. E.D. Mnangagwa, at the African Union. But in order to ensure that there is continuity and consistency in the reporting on the African peer review mechanism issues by the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and International Trade, the current Secretary for Foreign Affairs and International Trade, Ambassador Albert Chimbindi, has now been appointed the new African peer review mechanism focal point person. The system has also been amended to ensure that going forward, the substantive Secretary for Foreign Affairs and International Trade automatically takes over as the focal point person for the African peer review mechanism for Zimbabwe. Cabinet received and noted an update on prices and availability of basic commodities in the economy during the second quarter of 2024, covering the period April to June 2024, as presented by the Minister of Industry and Commerce, Honorable N.M. Ndlovu. The second quarter of 2024 was largely characterized by stability in the prices and the availability of basic commodities across all provinces, both in ZiG and US dollar terms. The ZiG currency slightly appreciated in value by 0.51% against the US dollar during the period under review, with the tight monetary stance that has been maintained having resulted in exchange rate stability, which has translated into the stability of prices of basic commodities on the market. The market is well stocked with meal and its price has been stable, ranging between ZiG 100 and ZiG 103. and between $5.30 and $8.50 in United States dollars currency for a 10 kilogram pack. The price of a 2-liter bottle of cooking oil has been stable as well, ranging between Zig 54.63 and Zig 56.50, and between $3.30 and $4.70. The bread price has also remained stable, ranging between Zig 14 and Zig $14.50. Sugar supplies have relatively improved across the country, and this price has also remained stable during the months of May and June. The price of laundry soap remained unchanged, ranging between Zig 23.13 and Zig 23.50. The prices of most basic commodities in the formal sector are gradually converging with prices in the informal market, and the prices of some basic commodities such as cooking oil and mealie meal decreased in response to the measures that have been put in place to deal with price increases which we have witnessed during the first quarter of 2024. There is improved Zig uptake in the market, with transactions on point-of-sale swipe machines seem to be dominant in major formal retail outlets. Most outlets have pegged their products in Zig, while some few still display their prices in US dollars, although the prices are payable in both currencies. In most retail shops, 80% of the formal retailers' transactions are currently in Zig, whilst 20% is in United States dollars. Cabinet received and noted the National Health Strategy Performance Report for the 2021 to 2024 period, as presented by the Minister of Health and Childcare, Honorable Dr. Mombeshora. During the first half of the National Health Strategy, life expectancy for female population increased from 66.5 years to 68 years, whilst life expectancy for males remained at 61 years. The country met the recommended 2010 World Health Report threshold public health expenditure per capita in 2021. Public health expenditure per capita has been increasing since the start of the implementation of the National Health Strategy. There was a general increase in the availability of medicines in health facilities from 51% in 2020 to 54.1% in 2021. In the second quarter of 2022, almost 96% of public health facilities had at least 80% of the essential medicines in stock. Anti-malarials, ARVs, and anti-TB medicine stocks remained adequate during the period. Zimbabwe has made progress in responding to the HIV pandemic over the years. In 2021, the proportion of people living with HIV who were put on antiretroviral therapy was 98%. The AIDS mortality rate continues to decline. The World Health Organization removed Zimbabwe from the list of 30 high tuberculosis burdened countries in recognition of Zimbabwe's success in reducing the burden of TB disease in recent years. Similarly, the national malaria incidence has seen a steep decline of 70% in the last 3 years, from 32 cases per 1,000 in terms of population in 2020 to 9 cases per 1,000